All right, you are starting with the dominant energy. Oh, okay, that's not your dominant energy, but I will take it. Okay, so the artist. This is some beautiful energy here, working on yourself. You're working on something new, on your manifestation, okay? We're going to look into that deeper, but I'm going to keep it on the side. But here you have none other than the Knight of Wands as your dominant energy. Something here you wanted to move forward very quickly, or it's about to move forward very quickly. If this is not you, this could also be pertaining to a situation or a person that's going to come in out of nowhere abruptly, very, very quickly. Now, this is something here that you need to commit to, or that you want to finally, after much kind of analyzing, you want to commit to this, okay? And here, along with this artist, you know, I'm picking up on the energy where there's something here that perhaps somebody here had their foot in, foot out, you know, kind of like, I'm not sure if I should invest in this, if I should give this situation attention. But now this is commitment, okay? Somebody here has finally made the decision, whether somebody towards you or you towards something or somebody else. But this is something here that is going to grow, okay? Because again, the Knight of Wands does not do anything unless he is 110% that he is involved in it, that he wants something out of it, you know, that kind of energy. He doesn't go into situations when it's a little bit iffy. So we're going to keep those on the side. Now you also have here beautiful energies, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, now you also have here the Six of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Magician. So I am picking up on the energy where, again, like I said, because you see this as manifesting, you want this, okay? And this wants you. You're with the Nine of Cups. So there is some kind of success that you are about to reach this month with regards to, I do sense that it's kind of like a new idea, something new that perhaps you weren't very sure about, but now you have the clarity, okay? I do see that now here with this Ace of Swords. Now that you have the clarity, you're kind of like, okay, now I know that this is going to be for me, okay? But also there's going to be some truth that will be revealed, because right underneath this, you do have here the Six of Wands, victory and some kind of truth being revealed. If you've been feeling like there's been a little bit of fogginess as far as like a situation is concerned, maybe you're not sure, you know, to take that next step or not, there's going to be clarity, okay? You're going to get victory as far as clarity is concerned. Now, for others of you, I do see that somebody here is thinking about long term, okay? This is kind of like the energy where perhaps before you did not see a way forward in the situation because you were thinking too short term, okay? But this is telling you that now this situation needs to be taken in the sense where you have to start thinking about it long term. Where do you see this going a year from now, 2 years from now, if you can think that far ahead? Now, I also see here in the root of the issue pertaining to the situation where perhaps it's still making somebody here feel a little bit confused, okay, not having enough clarity, is because you have to open up to new ideas, okay, to socializing, networking with other people, talking to other people, see what other people have got to bring to the table, have got to say about this. In your recent past, I do see here that there was a deep bond, okay? You created a deeper bond with a person, with an idea, with a situation, but I do see love, okay? There was a lot of love here. There was a deep connection. There was a deep bond, but I do see also the Six of Cups in the reverse. So here with the Six of Cups in the reverse, there is some kind of level of disconnect, okay? It's almost as if that bond that was created in the recent past, right now you feel like there is some kind of instability. It's not very stable. Somebody's emotions right now are not stable because of something here related to the past energy, that energy of nostalgia, okay? Now, for some, it could also be the past wanting to come back around, or you wanting somebody from the past to come back around, but that person right now, they're not communicating. Somebody here, I see that they're not really communicating, and the reason why that is because I see that this energy is kind of helping you through this kind of like important passage in your life, okay? And I do sense that this energy, it's very important for it to be here in your life, even though maybe there's not a lot of clarity, even though there's not a lot of communication, because essentially this is going to lead to your victory, you kind of learning about yourself in the process. Now, you also have here another ace. So you're turning up 2 aces, okay? Here with the Ace of Wands, this is the spark of joy. This is a brand new beginning. You're going to kind of feel revitalized, okay? This is basically setting things into motion. Maybe right now you were in the planning phase, you know, like writing things down, but now this is ready to set things into motion in an area of your life, which is going to bring about a lot of financial stability, a lot of stability, perhaps also emotionally. And I also see here a person here that you will meet that is very loyal, somebody here that you can count on, somebody here that might teach you something. It's almost as if this individual is becoming a catalyst in your life for your change, for your growth, for your evolution, and vice versa. Now, look at what you have here as your outcome energies. You have here none other than the Magician. So this is basically telling you that you're going to have the power of influence over turning something negative into positive, like the Magician. You have all of the knowledge, expertise, and all of the wisdom in order to create whatever it is, manifestation, into a reality. And again, here with the Nine of Cups, it is going to succeed, okay? But again, this is something here that you have to be very clear about. Now, let's go ahead and see what exactly this other energy is here all about. Here for you, the Knight of Wands. What is this Knight of Wands here pertaining to? So you do have here the Six of Swords, clarifying energy, Four of Wands, as well as a Hierophant. Could be Taurus energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Doesn't have to be. But I am picking up on the energy where you want to move towards some kind of invitation or something new, okay? There's a lot of changes happening here, some kind of moving away from chaos, conflict, and into calmer waters. Now, again, like I said, you are reconnecting with the essence of who you are, okay? It's almost as if before you weren't really listening to your intuition, and now that you are getting ready to move into a brand new direction, okay? It could also be relocating for some of you guys, it doesn't have to be, but you are entering a phase that will stabilize for you here with the Four of Wands. And this sense of stability is also emotional and spiritual stability. I do sense that you are coming into some kind of energy that is going to offer you some higher level of commitment, whether it's work-related matter, whether it's financial, whether it's family-related, love-related, whatever the case may be. But this is going to offer you some higher level of commitment, okay? Now let's go ahead and look at this other deck to see what the situation is going to bring to the table, what you should be focused on this month. You do have here, change one thing today and start small. So like I said, you are already creating different changes in your life, but don't overwhelm yourself, you know, trying to do so many things for so many people and yourself at once. It's all about taking baby steps, right? Really having a plan for the future. Remember, this is all about having a perspective here with regards to a long-term vision, okay? So it's not a quick fix situation, it's a long-term vision. And again, change one thing today and start small. So take baby steps, don't pressure yourself, don't rush yourself into wanting to change everything right now, wanting to get all of the answers right now. It's going to be a process, you have to understand that. Let's go and see what else you have here. You also have your keep your thoughts positive. So some of you guys might be, again, challenged with the energy where you're kind of trying to analyze too much at once. You're trying to do too much at once. And also this might be kind of putting you in a state of anxiety. So again, don't do that to yourself. Stay positive. This is all about implementing positive kind of expectations instead of thinking about the worst case scenario. Now let's go ahead and look into this other deck to see what the situation is pertaining to. You do have here girl with a snake, empath, and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So there is an energy here that, again, you're going to have to be aware of. You're going to have to be weary of, because I do sense that, like I said, there was some kind of disconnect that happened between you and somebody, and it was for a reason. I do sense that the reason is because you're dealing with a narcissistic personality, and that's why you had to cut it off. Now, again, sometimes when you feel that nostalgia, missing a person from the past, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to reconnect with them, okay? It just means that it's a process. Just like you starting something new, it's also a process towards healing, okay? So I do sense that whatever this is pertaining to, it's something here that you already know you left it behind for a reason. So don't go back to that, which, again, just because it's nostalgia, you know, planets are retrograding, you kind of miss that person or maybe just elements of that situation, and then you go back. So that's kind of like the energy that I'm picking up on based on that, okay? Now let's go ahead and look deeper into this. Tell me more about the situation with girl with the snake and the Six of Cups in the reverse. So you do have here, free yourself. So like I said, you already freed yourself. I feel like for others, you are starting to free yourself from this connection, from this bond, that was kind of keeping you stuck in cycles. It's time to take back control of your life. It's time for you to focus and refocus on you, yourself, your desires, your wishes, and stop giving your energy towards people, situations that, again, are narcissistic. They're not really good for you. You have to learn how to set boundaries. Now let's go ahead and look at this as your final guidance, affirmation, and mantra message. And in the extended reading, we're going to dive deeper into the situation as well. So you do have here, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So perhaps you had to be a certain person, a certain way in order for that individual to accept you, or for you to feel like this person was validating you. And this is telling you, don't dim your light just to fit in, whether it's in a work environment, family situation, whatever situation this is. It could also be love related, friend related, but don't dim your light in order to fit in. That is also an emphasis on you being authentic with who you are, reconnecting with the essence of who you are, because for some, it could have been the fact that maybe by trying to keep the situation going, okay, in some kind of direction, you lost yourself, okay? A lot of times that happens when you try to convince somebody of your worth, when you are dealing with self-worth issues. And so again, this is just a very beautiful message. Don't dim your light to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? This is what I have for you. Again, if you are interested in watching the extended reading, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10, plus an additional 3 minutes for free. You can check out the link to Psychic Source that is down in the description box below. I'm not doing readings on Psychic Source, but you can choose any psychic of your choice. You can choose to chat with them online or over the phone. And remember to use my special code at checkout, 26489, so that you can receive your discount.